On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. I got touch upon two things before we get into this morning's main stories. I got touch upon them briefly, because I'm going to give a more comprehensive vlog on it in days to come. So watch this now. 3 days ago, I carried this vlog presently on your screen about a particular individual and his criminal brothers and associates. The particular criminal that I'm making reference to is this criminal element here, presently on your screen, identified as Buju, a known and reputed gangster, old dirty kind of boy that hails from the community of Green Tank in Rose Heights, Montego Bay, St. James. In another vlog in recent days, I spoke about this criminal element here, presently on your screen, identified as Rayman Campbell, but more popularly known in the streets as Rayman Bossed. He hails from the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled community of 41 Rose Heights in Montego Bay, St. James. Now first, I could talk about Rayman Bossed. Rayman Bossed got bail on Monday, and as him step him foot in a yard of 41 Rose Heights, a car drove up, 3 criminal elements jump out, and a load knockings and clappings, rifle binds, a beat and 9mm pistols, a beat pan him like crazy. I reported in that vlog that him get a one can in him foot and half a halfway from the scene. But him never pick up a can. We get to understand, say, twist him ankle, because him have to run, chuck and flick. Look like Rayman Bossed used to play dandy shandy well as a youth growing up. So the run where him a run and sight and chuck and flick, him twist him ankle and bruise it off real bad. Hence the blood that was seen coming from his foot. So some would have thought that, hey, I can't him get can in him foot, but I just ring him foot, ring up and bruise up and chip up real bad. Anyways, now Rayman was charged for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition and shooting with intent. However, Rayman was arrested for that knockings and clappings and was placed in police custody. He was brought before the court and he was granted bail sometime in 2022. Rayman absconded bail, meaning say him not go back a court pan the case, him jump the case, so to speak. He tried to leave the island with J-Man and Fredman through the border. We all know that Fredman and J-Man got through the border and joined up with the likes of Squash in Florida. Rayman, however, got stuck in Barbados and was deported back to Jamaica. I did some vlogs which give more details on those incidents. So on your screen you can watch these 2 vlogs and get a better understanding, a more detailed understanding of what I'm speaking about. Now, as I stated earlier, Rayman Bossett get deported back to Jamaica. And the funny thing is, he was not picked up by the police. How could he get deported back to Jamaica undetected? We don't get it, but anyway, that. He was caught in a security dragnet by the Clarendon police in Clarendon and was handed over back to the Montego Bay police for that said charge. Remember, him get charged for it, guard jail, abscond, run off of the case, reach a Barbados for go through some sort of border for reaching the US and end up get deported back in Jamaica. Still never get Wallampan. Police grab him in a Clarendon, send him back a Mobay. And guess what? Rayman Campbell, aka Rayman Bossett, was granted bail again for the said offense when him jumped the case after. Can you imagine? Now, would I really want to know what kind of links and connections him have in the court system, so? Because rarely, almost never, you hear a man get bail upon a case, jump the case, and get back bail again for the same case where him jump. And it's not a misdemeanor, it's not a little small chip on fry type of case. It's a knockings and clappings with intent case. It's a case involving an illegal firearm that he was also charged for. So I don't know how, Your Honor, give back a man like Rayman Bossett bail on such a serious case. Anyways, Rayman get bail and back a road again. We heard from good sources that the judge gave him bail because he lost his father, and the judge gave him bail on compassionate grounds. Compassionate grounds, Your Honor? No, that's a laugh. Are you really serious? Them type of criminal element here, such as Rayman Bossett, don't deserve no sort of compassion, because when them in the streets and a nyam people food and a broke the plate, them no exercise nothing like that from people when time them take them life. But anyway, Your Honor did what Your Honor did. Rayman went back home to 41 Rose Heights and can't spray mouse. Him get to a scotch-free, injury-free in terms of can in him body. Just get a few cuts and minor bruises. So, said that in itself, like a show off a big war. Now, on the Spot News Media also understands that Buju drive up a Rayman gate and call to him. And basically, Rayman yell him back. And right there and then, man and man jump out a car and start beat can in the direction of Rayman. Yeah, man. So on the Spot News Media is also in possession of that particular video footage. So watch this now. Buju. I can talk about Buju. 3 days ago, I dropped the vlog here, as I stated earlier, and made mention of Buju and him criminal associates. Also about his brothers who are also noted and reputed criminal elements. In fact, one of his brothers is the reputed gang leader for Green Tank, known as G-Man. So watch this now. Buju claimed to say I'm a bad man. I went through my comment section in that vlog and I saw where they are labeling 2 females from the community as informants, persons who are giving me information against them. Now let me say this to you, Buju. And let me say this loud and clear so you can hear. The persons that you labeled as informants. I don't have to get information from those persons. In fact, I'm going to prove to you that those persons could not have been the persons giving on the spot news media any form of information. Buju, you're a criminal. Buju, you're a bad man, as you state. Your family, them are criminal. Your brothers, them are criminal. Most of the youth, them round you are criminal. Every single person that I made mention of in that video, tell me one name that is totally innocent from what I stated about them. So tomorrow morning, I want you tune in, and your cronies them tune in to On The Spot News Media. I gotta definitely try and put it together for tomorrow morning. So you can see for yourself that Miss Chin and her mother, and I'm not one way call people name, but you went on Popeye's news links. I don't know if you feel like Popeye is an idiot or you underestimate the intelligence of Popeye's news links. You see, when you hear On The Spot News Media say like-minded vloggers, a man like Popeye news links may attack. Because we know say Popeye is an idiot. And nobody feel like say you with your little peanut brain can go around a man like Popeye. Popeye knows the type of criminal element that you are. So nobody feel like say you can clown the man thing or try to instigate certain things by using his program to do so. So now, you stated that Miss Chin and her mother are them are the troublemaker and you are innocent, and that in itself, Buju, is a laugh. Buju, in that interview, you stated that a Miss Chin mother pay a man for deal with a certain dirt. In fact, let me talk a who? Me talk about Carville. But ironically, the fact that I say a Miss Chin mother pay a man for do that dirt there, ironically, a year brother end up charge for the knockings and clappings there. Make it make sense, Buju. Make it make sense. Remember, say a year brother and Shaney, they charge for the knockings and clappings there. You also stated that a Miss Chin mother set up go for police, nyam him food. You forget say go is a all dirty kind of boy, is a knockis and clappis, is a bad man. So police know exactly what go on at the place. And if them come near my bad man food and broke the plate, and then nobody set them up. A go set up himself with the lifestyle where him go choose. You also stated that a them, Miss Chin and her mother, set up AJ, and that's a laugh within itself. Because me and you know how that one they go more than anyone else. But I'll not say more on that one for more than one reasons. So Buju, most, if not everything, what you tell Popeye is most definitely a laugh. And I'm pretty sure the ones and ones them in the community listening to that vlog, that interview on Popeye's, trust me, them supposed to laugh. Even your criminal friend them, we come from all over because we know say you is a man when a loyal to nothing or nobody at all. You're boaty. You swing pan any side where you can get some sort of benefit from. Pretty sure we say the man them a Salem a laugh. The man them a Canterbury a laugh. The man them down in the gully a laugh. Everybody supposed to a laugh because we know everything what you say rubbish. So look out for the vlog them peeps. Look out for it too in a Buju, in a theater near you. I'm gonna show you that On The Spot News Media don't need Miss Chin to give him any sort of information about you, your criminal network, and your criminal associates. Because Miss Chin would have rather cover for you more than give you away to anybody. You forget say you and Miss Chin them and Perky them grew up. You forget say Miss Chin was also your sister-in-law one at the time. You forget say Miss Chin used to deal with your brother. So me not say why you pre that way there because you and the girl and her mother them not take tea now. You just a try if you look a scapegoat. You a try if you look a weak fence for lean pan. Baby strength you have. You Buju. Girl strength alone you have. You one real punk. We never gonna give you no full ratings as no bad man. Because bad man no walk them type of little dirty and sneaky type of way there. Where you try if you look a like a scapegoat. You say you're a bad man, so stand up and face the fire. Because being a bad man, it come with a whole heap of perks. But to everything there is always two sides. To every negative, there must be a positive. To every up, there must be a down. To every left, there will be a right. And the same goes for picking up a gangster life. Once you decide to live on a certain side of the fence, On the Spot News Media and other like-minded vloggers will most definitely make it our problem. Because once it affect our dearly beloved island home, Jamaica, it affect us. And to all of the naysayers out there and the criminal supporters, all I have to say to you, I just got on time. Because if you continue on the path of supporting the destructive behavior of these criminal elements, you too, or your family members or loved ones, just may fall victim to these criminal elements. Remember, there is no loyalty among thieves. But anyway, my peeps, make we continue. Now in this morning's set of stories, my peeps, we're going to kick it off over there in Portland. A place where not much not to go on because Portland has been recording the least amount of fatalities year on year for years now. But sad to say, the parish of Portland was rocked with a brutal gun knockings and clappings. Now this man presently on your screen, identified as Orlando Loudon, but more popularly known in the streets as Spragga. Sources stated that he managed to survive at least 4 gun attacks on his life. But he was not so lucky on Tuesday. His life was taken during a daring daylight knockings and clappings at his home in Ferry Hill in Portland by criminal elements. Now, according to the police, Spragga was at his home when sometime around 10:30 a.m. residents reportedly heard a barrage of loud explosions and summoned the police to the area. Upon the arrival of the police, his lifeless body was found laying on his veranda with what appears to be multiple carnal wounds all over the upper body, head and face. He was later pronounced you know what by the doctor on duty at the hospital and his body removed to the morgue. Now Spragga's fatal knockings and clappings come 3 months after he refuted a statement in the court that he reportedly gave to detectives in a criminal investigation regarding injuries sustained in a gun attack in 2023 when he was allegedly conned up 5 times. It is understood that during the circuit court trial, Spragga gave conflicting statements and also indicated to the then trial judge that he did not remember the details of the knockings and clappings. Neither was he able to identify the suspect on that trial. Now the Portland police is investigating. So basically the man them make off a Spragga. Spragga make a report. The man them get back to Spragga, threaten Spragga. Spragga go a court and fall. And basically make the man them get way. And now the said set a man them come back, come name him food and broke the plate. Boy, me I tell him my peeps. The thing rough. Now the last thing that we are going to talk about. Firstly, let me say a job well done to the Spanish Town police, because from what they hear, you know, the Spanish Town police, them on a roll. It's like the man them a clean house. In recent days, them ClapWeh 3 top reputed criminal elements. And now 2 more gone down a dirty. Yeah, man. So the police them go up on an operation. A place where them call Jones Avenue. Same place which black man come from. The black man faction of the Klansman gang. But a section of Jones Avenue where them call Backland. Now the police and military, joint police military operatives went in that area to do a search and cordon. Now we get to understand, say, this criminal element here, presently on your screen, identified as Ronaldinho Headley. Well, Theory Ronaldinho Headley. 20 years old, young youth, come from around the Backlands, Jones Avenue in a Spanish Town, there so. And another criminal element, we not get film picture yet, but he has since been identified as Orlando Davis, otherwise known as Son or Blacks. Now for those who is from Spanish Town, would have known that Orlando Davis has been listed as a person of interest and also been listed as a noted and reputed criminal element who is wanted by the police for a slew of crimes he has been committed in the general Jones Avenue and surrounding communities in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. It is said that the criminal elements saw the police approaching the premises and took on the likes of Officer Rayman Pick and team. You know, say Officer Rayman Pick took evasive action and slapped some can back in them direction and spread out 2 of them, spread them out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. But a third criminal element escaped through the back door, put him foot in a man and take away him bat. Now the police recovered a firearm. A firearm said to be a Smith & Wesson Springfield pistol, and also a magazine containing 2 live 9mm rounds. Now we are going to hear from the man who is said to be in charge of the Area 5 Police Division. We are talking about Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips as he weighs in on that double fatal knockings and clappings by the Spanish Town police. Listen.
While on the operation, they entered the premises and then opened gunfire from a dwelling house there. The police returned fire. 1 man fell and the other ran to the rear of the house where he engaged the police in a gunfight and was shot. 1 gunman made his escape through the perimeter fence to the back. The 2 injured men were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where they were pronounced dead. The deceased is suspected to be one Orlando Davis, who goes by the name Son or Blacks, a person of interest in multiple murder and shooting cases. The second individual remains unidentified. I just want to use this opportunity once more. I've done it earlier, but to urge persons on the police wanted list or who are persons of interest in ongoing investigations to surrender themselves at the nearest police station.
So I've been going through my messages and I saw where many of the ones them I said, boy, on the Spot News Media, the Spanish Town police them wicked. Because yes, we know say Orlando Davis, aka Son or Blacks, a criminal. But the next youth, innocent. That's the youth known as Theory Ronaldinho Headley, 20 years old presently on your screen. But my question to you all is, what do you consider to be innocent? At 20 years old, I'm pretty sure that he have enough sense to know that you are not supposed to be in the company of a known and reputed criminal element. And at 20 years old, I'm pretty sure he would be aware of the fact that if he chooses to be around a criminal element, that in itself may come with certain consequences. So even if he's not a nakis and clappis, so to speak, the fact that he is in the company of these criminals, and I say them stand up out a door, a whole a reasoning, or a one shop, a whole a reasoning in a group. He was inside the house with the criminal elements. So he knew for sure that they were of a certain type, and he made that choice and suffered the ultimate price, paid the ultimate price of his actions with his life. So whilst he may not be a noted and reputed nakis and clappis, I don't think he's innocent at all. He was probably recruited by the criminals to become one of their accomplices, but his life was just cut short. So I hope this is a lesson to other young men out there who want to be a part of the so-called in crowd. You want to be identified as a top man of the place. It is not a badge of honor to be worn. So be warned, young men. Stay away. Again, I repeat, stay away from the life of crime. Two things alone can come from it. I've said this over and over again. It's either 6 feet under or 35 to life. Yeah, man. A word to the wise. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.